For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Shapunjan bafowethu igama lami uLindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Please don't forget to subscribe to iDiskiTV. Tanko.
This is Bongane Benedict Villagazi, they call me so. Niazi bafowethu, Amakhosi for life, they are back in winning ways. Please, siyacela ukuthi subscribe iDiskiTV.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. It's Stellenbosch 1, Kaizer Chiefs 3 in the Nedbank Cup. The game was going nowhere slowly. And then the referee and his linesman, his first assistant referee, gave us a dramatic moment to talk about. It was 1-1 heading to extra time, and I was dreading it. I was saying, oh God, what did I do to deserve another extra time, another 45 minutes of my life with a game that's going nowhere? And then the referees gave us a very big talking point. The first assistant referee rules out a goal for a reason. It seems as though Umatlo is impeding the goalkeeper, Usage Stevens. Although that contact looks minimal, but we can say factually that the linesman has his flag up at that point. Whether the contact is small or what, the linesman says no goal. And then the referee and the linesman persuade each other, and then they give or gift Kaizer Chiefs the goal. Stellenbosch again, as I mentioned yesterday, that there was a great miscarriage of justice in the MTN 8 final with Stellenbosch and Pirates. It happened again here. You can construe it as a miscarriage of justice. However, we have ended this for a reason here. One of them is Machaka. Let's start precisely at that moment. What did you make of the game? But let's talk about this moment. Do you agree with the way in which that decision was taken? The taking of a win or a draw from Stellenbosch to deliberately give it to Chiefs?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the Bobza.
Yes, sir.
Ngulux, yes, what a moment. It was 1-0 towards the end. Stellenbosch came back. They equalized 1-1, about to go to extra time. But that moment of between the assistant referee and the referee, questionable Ngulux there. Why did you raise your flag? First of all.
That's going to be the biggest question.
Absolutely. Why did you do that? If it was a goal, you were supposed to
just run.
You just run.
Run to the center.
You don't need to to raise your flag or whatsoever. That is, and again, there's no VAR there. Why did they talk amongst themselves there?
Well, they are allowed to communicate.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why he raised his flag.
Absolutely.
Whether he was making a mistake to say offside because there was no offside there, or he was saying a foul, but what he was not saying was a goal, because with a goal, you don't raise your flag. You just run back to the center when it's a goal.
Absolutely.
So would you agree that Stellenbosch will feel like they were robbed? I mean, the players were fighting tonight.
Yeah, to me, I mean, as you stated that it was minimal touch there from Modi towards Stevens. But
Matlo to say Stevens.
Yeah, to Stevens. But you must always do what? Protect the goalkeepers all the time. There, Ngulux. If it was a touch, it's supposed to be a foul there, my brother. But what can we say? We say Ngulux is between the referee and assistant referee. But you know what? If it was me there, I was not going to give it to my brother, because we don't need to see this kind of football in South Africa, my brother. We need to win fair and square, as Amakosi.
Yeah.
Yes, if we need to score, we score. If we want to beat Stellenbosch, as they are our daily bread. Stellenbosch, I said it before, last time, that we'll go through to the semi-final, but not the way we did against Stellenbosch tonight. Yes, it's 3-1, but that number 3 goal, it was led by that frustration.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that the goal was given deliberately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also I think even with Stellenbosch as well, they will feel, number one, it was their player Uture deliberately hitting the ball, penalty.
Yeah.
Now the linesman for the second goal, again, it was not a mistake that they make themselves as a team.
Yeah.
It's an individual player making a dumb mistake, which I don't even feel like it's a mistake. It's something deliberate that he did. Yeah. Whoever he planned it with, he did that. And then the referee as well. They will feel sorry for themselves. You saw them as they were walking out of the field at the end of the game. What do you think? What did you make of those scenes as they were going towards the assistant referee, Stellenbosch? Because it's the second time that this happens to them. The feeling that we are robbed of something on the night.
Yeah, they're disappointed in Ngulux, especially the technical team of Stellenbosch. And they, I mean, to my understanding, they feel like they've been robbed, especially with that second goal of Amakosi. That is why they were chastising to the lineman and even the referee. So it means they were felt let down by the assistant referee and also the referee with that second goal. I mean, you cannot fault them. This is what happened against at that number second goal against Kaizer Chiefs in Ngulux. To me, as I've said it again, I was not going to give that goal in Ngulux. But to us, we move on. It's Kaizer Chiefs. We won, my brother.
Well, it's easy to move on when you're not affected by the decision. And I do think that in this country, our biggest problem is that, and this is true for everyone who's watching this,
Yeah.
on a different night it will be Sundowns fans,
Yeah.
on a different night it will be Pirates fans, on a different night it will be Chiefs fans. People don't really care about justice,
Yeah,
about
understand.
something right being done. It's about, okay, we're not wearing black and white, the other team is wearing orange. Oh, okay, the bad decisions against the team wearing orange. Oh, okay, cool. That's not. So whenever people are complaining about the referees, it's only because something happened to them. So that means South Africans don't care about justice when it comes to referees. They just need to make sure that it doesn't happen to my club. And the problem with that is that if you allow referees to make mistakes that decide games, eventually they're going to make it against you.
Absolutely.
That's why people are putting Victor Hlungwane under pressure, who is doing a brilliant job on television, but because it seems as though he's making calls against Chiefs, then it's like there's something wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
But so people don't have any passion about referees. They have a passion insofar as, does the thing that happened affect me? And that's a problem that we have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm happy about the first goal. It looks perfect. Well taken penalty from Miguel. What a mistake by Torre. I don't know what really happened to him.
It
there.
was deliberate. He hit the ball deliberately.
To me, he was late in terms of defending that ball. If you can go back and check that ball, that was.
But
caused
he
by
Varam
Simon.
clapped the ball deliberately.
Because remember there was someone beside him.
Well, he made a decision. We cannot dispute the part where
Yeah.
he Varam clapped the ball deliberately.
Yes, he did that.
Yeah.
That was a clear penalty in Nguluksi and a well-taken penalty from Nation Miguel. Again, the third goal in Nguluksi from Vilagazi. Well,
It's kind of irrelevant, the third goal, because we're just like, you
Yeah.
see, Pirates scored 3 goals in the final of the MTN 8.
Yeah.
The third goal is irrelevant
Yeah,
because the second goal was a robbery.
Absolutely.
Clearly.
Yes,
The
yeah.
same thing happened here tonight with Chiefs.
Yeah.
The second goal is a robbery, so whatever happens after that, it is because we are chasing the game. That is Stellenbosch
Yeah.
as well. Maybe let's cast an eye on the game itself then. Happy or sad? Any concerns for you? Ucele was not there midweek and you missed him. It looks better now when you have him. What did you think about the team in general in terms of the play?
Absolutely, Nguluksi starting 11 from our coach Nasreddin Labi. Great stuff. Great start, Ngulu, starting 11, starting with Thabo Cele, and also changing Matt, putting Matt on the bench. Introducing. What's that? Number 12.
Msimang.
Ngobo.
No, Ngobo.
Ngobo, yeah, Ngobo.
Msimang at the back
And
as
Msimang
well.
yeah,
There's
and-
Ngobo in the midfield, number
and
12.
In midfield, and Thirino was back as well, and Modi on
Modi
the
on
other
the left-hand side.
Yeah, but look at Ngulu's, especially in the middle of the park. Cele, what a player, my brother. He's the one who's making Kaizer Chiefs tick all the time. Trying to make those passes, clear passes, and making Chiefs to tick all the time. So it was him, but nobody didn't give him that much. Didn't give him that support. Even Modi Ngulu's on the left side, he was off, my brother. I don't know what's really happening with the Modi, and also Lilepo. He was not there. He was not there, especially in the first half. Then coming the second half, all those changes that they've been made, especially Steve Parker. He made a great changes in Nguluksi, putting Abongu, Nabo Dion, all those kind of players that
They put them back in the game.
Absolutely, they did. That is why they were able to score. They were, in the last minute in Nguluksi.
What happened with you, though, in the second half?
No, Nguluksi, in the second half we were off. Remember Chiefs all the time when they score one goal. They didn't want to go forward again and try to get second goal and third goal.
And you did say when they scored the penalty that that's going to be the only goal.
Absolutely. They're trying to sit back and say, the game is over. We'll try to put our mat so that we can be able to defend. That is why, Steve saw some other things. Say, let me put those that they can even put another young player on the far left that was marked by Frostla. He was giving us tough time. But that is why.
Langelihle Phili.
Yeah. That is why our coach pulled Frostla out as well, so that he can be able to put Solomon.
All right, let's wrap it up,
Yeah,
Chucks. Seeing the indicator of the time there.
Yeah.
In the semi-final, looking forward to Pirates or Chiefs? Sorry, Pirates or Sundowns, or would you rather avoid them, both of them?
No, Nguluks, whoever comes in the semi-final is unavoidable. Whoever comes in the semi-final,
You are definitely going to get one of them.
Why not, my brother? We are there, Nguluksi. A Greg eats Nguluksi, meaning I'm smelling something. But at the moment, Nguluksi, the performance in the second half, was not convincing at all for
Sure.
Makosi. But we go through to the semi-final, my brother.
Thank you very much, Chucks. We are in a race against time, really. It's been a very long day. Thank you very much as well to you for watching us. Whatever you think about this, it will always be, it's childlike when you follow South African football fans. whatever someone says, you already know where they stand. So if they agree with the decision, it's because their team benefited from it. If they disagree with it, it's because they are from another team. You know, it's childlike. You can already predict it. However, it doesn't really make any difference for us. We didn't lose any money. We didn't lose anything. We're content creators. But it is a concern that every single time football matches, high-profile football matches are playing, there seems to be a decision that affects another team from the referees. I do think that the touch was very slight, but because the linesman got the flag up, it means he saw it. Then it means he has to rule as such. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times was suspecting.
Thank you.
For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Hola bafethu, this is Junior Kanye. Please subscribe to iDiskiTV.
Hola bafethu, bongani bobomnisi bafethu, ngicela subscribe ku iDiski TV.